Hello and good evening to another edition of LDTV Sports. Today we're covering Friday Night Lights, round 2 of the Group 3 Central Jersey. The Highland Tartans are hosted today by the Seneca Golden Eagles. As always, I'm Connor McAndrew alongside Joe Malagrana. So Joe, what do you say about today's game?
Golden Eagles are just having a fantastic year. They're coming into this playoff game 9-0. Of course, they're the first seed in the Central Jersey Group 3 playoff bracket. The Tartans of Highland are coming in 6-4. They're seeded 5th. However, they have the 4 losses, and we were talking earlier, they lost their first 3 games, and they have won 6 out of their last 7. So they're coming in with some momentum. So we should be in for a great game tonight.
Sounds like we'll be in for a great one tonight, and we'll be back after this.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK-MENU or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. Mammoth Restoration and Reconstruction, providing 24/7 water damage emergency services for water extraction, water damage cleanup, and repairs throughout South Jersey. 609-859-5600. And on the web at mammothrestoration.net. Main Street Auto, automotive services you can count on for over 20 years. 856-985-4771. On the web at marltonmainstreetauto.com. Uncluttered, a Lenape alumni-owned business providing professional organization with simple, budget-friendly solutions and maximum results. 856-230-2623 and on the web at uncluttered.space. That's UNCLUTTERD.space. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
And we are live here from Seneca High School, just a few minutes away from start time here for round 2 of the Group 3 Central Jersey playoffs.
Yeah, in the pregame, I think we threw you a curveball there. We're so used to saying South Jersey, but for some reason when they do the groupings, and it's not just football. Through the years, I remember looking up a bracket for, I don't know, lacrosse or whatever. Couldn't find the team, and here they put them in the Central Jersey. So that's what we're up against here. But in any case, again, the winner of this game will play the winner of the 2 seed Camden, New Jersey, against the 6 seed Cedar Crest. And again, Seneca's coming in here as the 1st seed in this bracket. Again, with a 9-0 record, and Highland is number 5.
It's time now for the Equitable Keys to Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuity needs, and other needs-based products since 1859. Equitable, together we'll build the right strategy for your future. You can call it 732-452-7275. For Highland, it's they need a win in the trenches.
Yeah, especially on offense to create space for their great running attack.
For Seneca, they need to stop the Highlands' running game.
Yeah, they have to contain Angelo Rodriguez. He's first in yards with 1,324 yards, and followed by Nehemiah Bunker Mayo with 657 yards.
And for both sides, it's going to be limiting the turnovers.
Absolutely, especially when we get to this far down in the playoffs. Unforced error could be a killer of momentum and also become a turning point.
As those are your keys to the game, sponsored by Equitable. It's time now for the Jostens Silent Report. Remember, your year with a one-of-a-kind yearbook for your student. Yearbooks and parent ads available online at jostens.com. I spoke to head coach of the Seneca Golden Eagles, Bill Fisher. I asked him how does he feel about today's game. He said it's another game for playoffs. He wants to keep this winning streak going and keep this undefeated season on track. As he said, his key to today's game is being able to run the ball effectively. I also spoke to head coach of the Highland Tartans, Brian Leary, and I asked him how does he feel about today's game. He said he feels excited to face a strong Seneca squad and looking to end their playoff hopes. And their key to winning today's game is limit the mistakes, as that's going to be huge for today's game.
And we did mention in the pregame that Highland is coming in 6-4 record, and again the 5th seed. But really weird that the first 3 games that they lost, and they wind up going on a stretch of winning 6 out of 7. So again, they're coming in with some momentum. And when we were down on the field, you mentioned we took a look at some of those players. You said there's some big guys down there, and I said, well, everybody on that field looks big to me. But they have some height and size. And again, we were looking at some of the stats where they have so much statistical advantage on offense. And because I think one of the players only has like 1 sack, and that was like, unless the stats are wrong that we were looking at, and also, recovered or an interception was only 1, as opposed to, Seneca. You go to Seneca and you have Zach Fearon with 5 interceptions, and you have Kyle Stickle with 6 sacks. So, it's going to be interesting to see the first few minutes how these teams feel each other out, because, again, it doesn't look like there's much weakness on the Seneca side, and it looks like, at least for now, for Highland, for the Tartans, they have a lot going on for them, on offense.
Absolutely, as we saw, just nothing but great numbers from that offensive side. As we'll throw it to a brief intermission and be back with the start of the first quarter.
Take flight in the Air Force JROTC non-resident student tuition program, now offered by the Lenape Regional High School District at Seneca High School. Students accepted into the program will receive instruction in air and space fundamentals, leadership and community service opportunities, as well as a top-flight LRHSD education, and access to all athletic and extracurricular activities offered at Seneca High School. Along with in-class instruction, Air Force JROTC also includes several extracurricular activities, including teams that learn and compete in drill, color guard, physical challenges, academics, cybersecurity, and aviation. For more information about, or to apply to, the Air Force JROTC non-resident student tuition program at Seneca High School, visit lrhsd.org/tuition.
And we are back here from Seneca High School. Both teams taking the field. Hopefully set for a good matchup tonight.
We didn't mention in the pregame, but this weather is absolutely fantastic. There's no wind. It's probably right now in the 60s, and we're in November, so just beautiful weather for this playoff game here tonight.
Perfect night.
And it looks like the Tartans will be kicking off.
And kicking off will be number 27, Will Gallen. And we are underway from Seneca High School. Round 2 of the playoffs. Zach Fearon set to return. Cuts inside, breaks a tackle, and then goes down right at the 20-yard line. First and 10 from the 18 to begin things off for Braden Davis.
Yeah, and Braden Davis, Tartans are going to have to key on him because he has the most, all of the offense except receiving. He's a team in passing yards, rush yards, passing TDs, and rush TDs.
Fearon in the backfield. Hands it off to number 5. And he gets the first down. Jamar Worthen. Jamar Worthen gets the first down for Seneca. And they're now first and 10 from the 34. And Davis going to take it himself. Davis using blockers, still going down the field to the sideline and taken out of bounds inside the 30. Braden Davis and a big gain for the Seneca Golden Eagles.
Well, if it wasn't for the free safety there, number 3, Xavier Miller, that would have been 6 points. Unbelievable run by Braden Davis.
First and 10 from the 33. Fearon in the backfield. Hands it off to Fearon. He cuts inside and not going to get much on this play. Looks like a gain of 2.
Again, I know Coach Bill Fisher has said that it was tough to find a weakness. He said probably the only thing he could see is they would like to be a little bit more consistent, but 9-0.
Second and 10, QB draw. He takes it to the left side. It's Davis. And Davis going to be taken out of bounds. Good for a pickup, looks like about 6. This brings up third down. And we'll take a look at the replay sponsored by Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com. It's going to be Braden Davis. Great block. Able to get all the way down to the sideline and taken down inside the 30.
3rd and 5.
Davis rolling out. He throws it up. It is caught. First down and more.
I don't know if he has the first. Yes, he does.
Kyle Stickle. Kyle Stickle, the tight end, picks up enough for a first down from the 22 we are for Braden Davis. Fakes the handoff again. Rolling to the left side. Using his blockers. And he will have another first down. Setting up 1st and goal. Inside, looks like the 8-yard line for Seneca. As they are responding quick.
They are moving quickly, absolutely.
1st and goal for Davis. Fearon in the backfield. Hands it off to Fearon, and he gets swallowed up immediately for a minimal gain. Second and goal coming up for Seneca. Second and goal from the 10. Davis rolling out. He throws it up. It is caught. Zach Fearon. End zone. 6-0 Seneca.
Little misdirection play. Rolled out to his right, threw to his left. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
Zach Fearon with the touchdown. Coming this game for Zach Fearon, he had 646 rushing yards and 266 receiving yards and multiple touchdowns. As here's the extra point attempt from Mike Orth. He has been a really reliable extra point maker, as this one is up and it is good.
Coming into this game, he made 34 out of 42. Now it's 35 out of 43.
And Seneca responds first.
Now we'll see that great running back, again, Angelo Rodriguez, and a very talented quarterback, number 13, Connor Leary. Let's see what they could do on their first possession.
It's time now to take a look at the replay, sponsored by Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy. There's a great play call, fakes the rollout, finds a wide open Fearon. And he sees.
It's a great play. As you see, he took 2 or 3 steps to the right. You can see everyone on defense moved to that side, came back with the misdirection pass, and again, 6 points for the Golden Eagles.
And when we did the game against Cherry Hill West, we saw a lot more running of the ball. Still went to Fearon's hands. 7-0 Seneca.
If I remember that particular game, it was very windy, so I think it was even more important to keep the ball on the ground. And again, yeah, number 6 is kicking off for the Golden Eagles. Mike Orth.
Mike Orth set, ready to go. 8:33 remaining here in this first quarter. He sets it. And this is...
Oh, little almost trip.
Misread by number 2. Asa Murray.
Yeah, it looked like he went in on it and actually stumbled a little bit and probably misread it from the get-go. And, of course, the little stumble didn't help. And got a Golden Eagles bounce in for the touchback.
1st and 10 from the 20 for quarterback Connor Leary. Over 1,300 passing yards on the season for him so far. 1st and 10, Leary hands it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with an early break and a first down.
And again, that was one of the keys. You win the line of scrimmage, and he doesn't need much of an opening. You saw the burst of speed there by Rodriguez. First and
10 from the 32. After the 12-yard pickup from Rodriguez, Leary hands it back off up the middle. The charging back, Angela Rodriguez. Looked like the previous play was number 6, Nehemiah Butler-Mayhew. And it'll be
just short. Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 1.
Tartans at midfield. Leary hands it off. This one is Rodriguez, and he's got more than just a first down inside Seneca territory. The dominant run game continues for the Tartans, especially for number 6, Angela Rodriguez. Number 7, Angela Rodriguez.
Yeah, number 6 is Nehemiah Butler-Mayhew. That might have been him on the run. Kind of tough to tell with the light blue numbers and with the white background, but give us a few minutes, we'll get it.
Handoff is stuffed immediately. Number 5, Jamar Worthen. And finally a response from the Seneca defense to stop the run. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 46.
Yeah, there was absolutely no space there to get that run game going. Great defensive play there by the Golden Eagles. 2nd and 11.
Here's Leary. And we have a flag on the play.
Maybe a false start, yep. I'll bring him back 5 yards.
Set him up to 2nd and 15. As we'll get confirmation here. Second and 15 from the Highland 48. And now official timeout.
I'm going to get the spotting of the ball correctly.
Once again, 2nd and 15 for Connor Leary. Quick pass, caught, and taken out of bounds. Taking the pylon with him. A gain of 5 for number 1, Avant Stewart.
Von Stewart's a slot back, and he's actually first on the team with 837 receiving yards.
3rd and 10 for Highland. Leary hands it off. This one's Angelo Rodriguez. And he's going to be short of the first down marker by looks like 2 or 3 yards. And now a decision to make for head coach Brian Leary.
Yeah, they may go for it where the placement is right here. And for all intents and purposes, what we're looking at looks like they are going to go for it.
4th and 5 for Connor Leary. Here's Leary. Hands it off on the jet sweep. Cuts outside, still going. And he's going to pick up the first down, it looks like. Number 4, Matt Tuttle.
Unfortunately for the Golden Eagles, there was like 2 or 3 missed tackles. Almost had him in the backfield and cut to the left, cut to the right, and he picks up the first down.
The running game continues for Highland.
Right, and again, that was running back Matt Tuttle. He's second on the team with 188 receiving yards.
Brings up 1st and 10 from the 34. Leary hands it off to Nehemiah Butler-Mayhew. Breaks a tackle, and he'll be just short of the first down marker. Looks like a gain of 8.
Again, looked like he was going to be stopped in the backfield, just bounced off. He kept his, low, so they couldn't really get much at his ankles, and he picks up a good amount of yards.
2nd and 2. Inside the 28 of Seneca. Here's Leary. He hands it off this time. Angelo Rodriguez able to fight forward for the first down. Moving the chains. Just been run, run, run.
I think that's what we're going to see probably from most teams, both teams today. Although you may have the aerial attack more so from the Golden Eagles.
I think what makes it so effective is the amount of running backs they have at their disposal.
Yeah, we already called 3 different numbers out. You're absolutely right.
First down, hands it off to Nehemiah. He cuts inside. Touchdown, Highland.
Again, that center of gravity is very, very low. Tough to tackle him.
Nehemiah Butler-Mayhew from 22 yards out ties this, or is 1 point away from tying this game up. Big statement from Highland's offense. Went for on 4th down. They were able to convert. And then a 22-yard run. Great blocks all around and a cut inside. And now we're an extra point away from Will Gowan to tie this baby up. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. It is good, and we are tied.
And for Will Gowan, came into today's game, 12 of 16 extra points. Now has 13 of 17. Well, it was a great answer there by the Tartans because the Golden Eagles moved right down the field. Looked like the Tartans were stopped. They had a 4th and 3. And, of course, their strong running backs, picked it up and got 6 points, tied it up.
It's time now to take a look at the replay sponsored by Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy. Just a little handoff inside, and Nehemiah Butler-Mayhew.
All right, and he so quick. He faked to the right and cut back to the left, and boy, the Golden Eagles defense didn't have a chance on that. Have their hands full with, like I said, 3 different running backs today.
And now Will Gowan set to kick it off back to Seneca. .241 still to play here in this first quarter. Gowan sets it away. Sky kick down at the 15. Fearon with blockers. Cuts to the outside. Still going down the 50. And taking a man with them inside the 40. What a run from Zach Fearon.
What an answer after the Tartans tied it up. And I think he got the received the ball on the kickoff around the 12, 13 yard line, and picked up all the way down to the 40 of the 39, actually the 39 of Highland.
It's time now to take a look at the replay sponsored by Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com. A little short on the kick is what it looks like from Will Gowan. And Fearon, great blocks, and he's got that speed to just keep on going. He has that strength as well, as he shows right here, just taking the man with him, striving. Second and 5 from Seneca after pickup of 5. Davis from the 35. Fearon in the backfield. This one's handed off to Fearon. And going for no distance that time. Great tackle.
Actually lost yardage on that.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. From the 36. A little more than a minute to play here in this first quarter. Here's Braden Davis. Motions Fearon. Looks for and finds a man for the first down, number 10, David Vaca. And Seneca keeping the drive moving. We're now inside a minute to play. Seneca deep in Highlands territory. Davis rolling out, he throws it, and it's caught! This one was completed number 14. Jason Shares.
He leads the team with 314 receiving yards coming into this game.
Now just outside the 10-yard line is Seneca. Davis, empty. He takes it himself. He cuts inside. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks for a minimal gain.
It looks like we have a man down. We have a timeout.
That's Davis. Braden Davis, their starting quarterback. Slow to get up for Seneca.
I hope that would be really tough if he comes out of this game this early.
Seemed like as he pulled his leg.
Yeah, and it looked like the first hit got him down, and I think there was another player that came on and got him down. He just got on his feet.
And now we're just hoping that he's able to get off on his own.
Right, and the way they're doing it looks like maybe he got hit in the head. It's kind of tough to tell from up here. Doesn't seem to be favoring a knee or a hip or an ankle. So he has to come out, and I'm sure he'll do some more. I'm assuming the concussion protocols on the sideline. The head trainer there, Matt Havens.
And now number 16 coming in for the play, Colin Walsh. He's a junior. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Seneca has to hold their horses before they continue play.
And of course, that'll give a few more minutes for Braden Davis to, looks like he's going to be warming up on the sidelines, throwing the football. I'm sure they'll keep an eye on him there.
There's your score. The Tartans and the Golden Eagles tied at 7 apiece.
Unbelievable.
Offensive showings.
Yeah, so far. We do have a break. We should mention that the visiting Tartans head coach, Brian Leary, his current record is 53-36. He is assisted by John Small, Frank Blufka, TJ Shug, and Pat Bigley.
And for the home team, the Seneca Golden Eagles, their head coach is Bill Fisher. It's his 20th year as a head coach, and he's assisted by Jay Donahue, Anthony Diorio, Bob Dooley, Steve Hale, Will Flake, Cody Madden, Andy Cunard, Kevin Wojno, Rob Davidson, Greg Sevening, and Mike Pawlowski.
And again, it is just something they're coming in here. The Golden Eagles coming in here with a 9-0 record. They're loaded. They're loaded with the with seniors because they only lost 4, and they have 16 starters from last year. So that's a plus going into this season.
Looks like they'll keep Davis on the sideline. It'll be Colin Walsh taking it from the 8-yard line for the Golden Eagles. First play as the quarterback today for Colin Walsh. Zach Fearon in the backfield. And he hands it off. Fearon to the outside, cuts in. And he's going to be just short of the end zone.
Player from Highlands almost had him, but he broke the tackle. It's a nice big gain there.
And now we see Braden Davis coming back in.
That's good to see.
Third and 3 from the 2. Davis takes it himself. He cuts inside. He punches it in. Touchdown, Seneca.
Well, that's the way to come back in after getting injured.
Absolutely. From 3 yards out, Braden Davis responds right back into this one with one play. Touchdown.
And we also should say that Colin Walsh, who the quarterback there for 1 or 2 plays, also is the strong safety on defense.
Mike Orth set to take this extra point. Try and give them a 7-point lead. Kick is up. It is good. And it is 14-7 Seneca.
Can't wait to see the next possession by Highland.
It's time now to take a look at the replay sponsored by Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivoryrehab.com.
Just the keeper right up the gut.
That QB draw is a heavily favored play in Seneca's playbook, as we saw it against Cherry Hill West. We see it again, this time in for 6.
And at least offensively in the trenches, both teams are doing an excellent job right now. We mentioned, we were talking to each other earlier and saying how have they done against each other. Well, they had a head-to-head game, and the last one that we have, you can see, is from 2014, where Seneca defeated Highland 13-7.
And their teams have changed a bunch of times since then. Mike Orth set to kick it away. So we have just cracked open the start of this second quarter. As Orth going to go with the shorter kick. Recovered. And now taking it to the outside. Cuts in.
Here we go.
With room. And he's going to be out of bounds just short of the 50-yard line. A big return from the Highland returner, number 3. Xavier Miller. Similar start to where Fearon was, as we see Connor Leary back on the field for the Tartans. First and 10 from their own 44. Leary. Shotgun throws it up. It is caught down the field. Avant Stewart. One play touchdown.
There is a flag, and I think he's going to get a push-off, because we saw his left hand extended. Didn't know if it was going to get called. But that's going to come back.
And just a heavy break for Seneca's defense. That's going to push them right back and take the 6 right off the board. for Highland.
And from all the way up here, you can see the stiff arm pushing it away, and wondering if offensive pass interference is going to get called.
Offensive pass interference.
And it is.
First down.
They'll replay first down, but even deeper in their own territory. This ball spot looks like at the 34. Now from the 25. First and 25 from the 19. 29. Leary. Now we have a not sure what the call was there. Didn't seem like a penalty.
I think maybe they were trying to get set before the referee was set. I'm just guessing on that.
Might have been, as it's first and 25 now from the 29 for Connor Leary. He hands it off. It's Rodriguez, and he's going to get a short gain on the pickup. Three-yard pickup from Rodriguez. Brings up second and 22 from the 32. It's caught. Avant Stewart. Avant Stewart gets him right by the 50. Brings up a much more manageable third down for the Tartans offense. Ball is spotted at the 47. Highland 0 for 1 on third down. Goes to the handoff, Rodriguez. Still going, and he's going to be stopped short across the 50. And now a decision to make once again for Brian Leary.
I'd be shocked if they punted this out. And looks like the punting team is coming in. I think they're going to go for it. It's like 4th and 2.
Fourth and 2. Could be a big stop for Seneca. Highland looking to keep their drive alive. Goes to the handoff. Rodriguez cuts in, and he's got the first down. Needed a pickup of 2. Looks like he got 4 on the play. And Highland keeping to the running game, and it works out for them.
Yeah, and again, you have the 3 strong running backs, 2, 3, 4 yards, past the 50. They're probably going to go for it almost every time.
Highland now 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions. Be first and 10 from the 44. Leary with 2 in the backfield. He'll throw it behind. It is caught. Still going, and he will pick up about a gain of 6. Number 1, Avant Stewart. Seems he's been very strong with the yards after the catch so far today. 2nd and 5 from the 39. Leary, and there's a flag. It looks like it's going to be false start. on the offensive line.
And I believe that'll be the second one on the Tartans tonight.
All right. Guess, yeah. Yeah.
Another costly penalty on the Tartans. Makes it 2nd and 9 now.
All right, you had that, and you had the offensive pass interference. See if they can get this back now.
A little more than 7 minutes to go. Leary hands it off to Nehemiah Butler-Mayhew. And he is going to be...
I think they got it. They got it and then some.
Seems like they're
have it.
Their
Yep,
speed
they're moving
back.
the chains.
Nehemiah Butler-Mayhew, very explosive as he's shown so far today. Through the run. 1st and 10, Leary. Hands it off this time, it's Rodriguez. Rodriguez cuts the outside. Looks like he picks up a gain of about 6 or 7.
Okay, about 5, 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 from the 29 for Leary. Leary hands it off, Nehemiah Butler-Mayhew. And he's got the first down and some. Down inside the 20. Highland looking to tie this game up. Now just a few yards away from the red zone. Leary pitches it back. Nehemiah Butler-Mayhew tries a trip forward.
They just picked up a couple on that.
Pick up a 4 on the play for Butler-Mayhew.
It's actually 2nd and 7.
Leary hands it off to Rodriguez. He cuts inside. Using his blockers to his advantage, and they'll see where they mark him.
They're really trying to bottle up that, that center in the middle there. Third and short.
See what Highland has up their sleeve. Looking to pick up this first down. Inside the 9-yard line, here's Leary. He's going to throw it. It is caught by Avon Stewart. Takes his man in. It's a touchdown. What a play, Avon Stewart.
Just a quick pass right up the middle. Not much room to throw that ball in, but he got it in there and resulted in 6 points for Highland.
9-yard touchdown catch and using his body to get him inside that end zone. 1 point away from tying it up is Will Gallen. Good snap, and this one is up, and it is good. And we are tied once again. Both offenses getting the best of each defense.
Yeah, that haven't been a stop yet.
It's time now for the Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy replay. Just a quick snap. Avant Stewart. Great coverage by number 10, David Vaca.
Yeah, as I said prior, when it was happening, there wasn't much room to get that ball in there. But again, Leary just put it right in perfectly and managed to get the touchdown, tie this baby up.
Less than 5 minutes to go here in this first half. Highland has tied this game up at 14 apiece. Seneca set to return. It'll be Will Gowan to set this one away. Fearon and Worthen set for the return. And here's Will Gowan as he kicks this one away.
Be short.
Another short kick. Fumbled by Fearon, recovered by Worthen. Worthen takes a man with him.
Ooh, that could have been dangerous.
Jamar Worthen.
Good recovery there. Picks up an extra 5 or 6.
And back out comes to the field is Braden Davis, number 22.
Let's see if the Tartans could force a change of possession here without a score.
First and 10 from the 30. Davis goes empty. 2 receivers line up on each side. Motions Worthen, gives it off. Worthen breaks a tackle. Worthen still going. And he goes out of bounds. Just shy of the 50. And a first down for Seneca.
I think we all thought there was going to be a pass with the empty backfield, but again, man in motion, handoff to the left side. Nice big pickup. Trying to set up a quick play here.
First and 10 from the 43. Empty once again for Davis. Davis going to throw it. Quick pass.
Oh!
And he overthrew his man, David Vaca.
That is unfortunate because, again, everybody in the stadium thought it was going to be a run, but a quick pass, unfortunately, just overthrown.
And he caught the whole Highland defense by surprise. Little to no coverage. And now it's 2nd and 10 from the 43. Fearon in the backfield. This one is a QB scramble.
Nice tackle there by number 2, Asia Murray.
Brings up 3rd down for the Golden Eagles. 6 yards to go for Davis. Can Highland get the stop and force what could be the only turnover so far today? 3rd and 6 from the 47. Davis. He's going to take it himself. He cuts inside. It's not going to work. Number 3, Xavier Miller, for no gain, and now a decision to make for...
Yeah, 4th and 6. I can't imagine they're going to go for it. Because Braden Davis is also the team's punter and looks like he's getting in position to punt the ball. So the first stop of the evening goes to Highland.
Clock is ticking with 2:40 to go. And now we have a timeout, Seneca.
Yeah, it looked like there was some confusion there when the players coming in and where to go. So Coach Fisher called the the timeout.
That was Seneca's first timeout. They have 2 remaining. Highland yet to use 1. Could we see a 4th down attempt, or are we seeing?
I would be surprised, because if they turn it over here, it's, you got plenty of time on the clock, and Highland would have great field position, and with those 3 monster running backs, I would be surprised, unless they have a trick play coming in. We'll see what Coach Bill Fisher says to his players and what he comes up with. And again, it looks like Braden Davis is going to go back in the punting position.
Making the rather safe call. Less than 3 minutes to go in this first half. Seneca set to punt.
Maybe a fake here. They got the receivers go wide out. Oh, they're just getting in position. A nice punt. They get a roll.
And this one's going to be touched inside the 5-yard line. Great special teams effort. And a great punt from Braden Davis. As the Highland returner underestimated the distance.
Yeah, and got the, I said, a Golden Eagle roll on that, and Highland's going to start deep in their own zone, but still 2:22 left. I think they have all 3 timeouts. Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 3. Connor Leary back in. He's going to go to his man. It's Rodriguez. Cuts in. And brought down with a 1st down. That 3-yard line did not matter to that offense, as he picks up a huge gain and then some. As Seneca could not stop Rodriguez on that play. 1st and 10 from the 17. Inside 2 minutes. And now we have a whistle.
Another false start, I think.
It's the offense. It'll be a 5-yard foul. 1st down.
And a 5-yard penalty going against the Tartans. Because they had great field position, or better field position after that big run. Now they're at their own 14. Connor Leary hands it off. And not going to pick up much here is Nehemiah Butler-Mayu. And now 2nd and 13. After 1-yard pickup from Butler-Mayu. Now the refs discussing.
I don't see a flag on the play.
$15 or half the distance to the goal.
not pick up any of that. And now back to back at the third.
Okay, we're in delay here because I guess the refs are explaining to the head coach. Of course, the bleacher coaches here at Seneca not too happy.
Second and 21. Leary hands it off to Rodriguez, and he collides with his own teammate for a minimal pickup. And now we have our second timeout from Seneca.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get the ball back again. Still have plenty of time. If they can make a stop here, have good field position.
Minute 30 on the dot. Both offense showing a lot of great success today against each other through this first half. 3rd and 18 coming up for Highland. So they're looking to keep this drive moving. 90 seconds left on the clock. Leary takes a throw, caught by Stewart, and stopped in his tracks. Number 13.
Mark Richardson. Absolutely fantastic play there, because they've been breaking tackles all night long. Not that time.
And the final timeout called by Seneca will for sure force a punt.
Yeah, and even though they don't have any timeouts, they're most likely going to get the ball with good field position. And again, both teams with their potent offense, they still have a pretty good amount of time left.
This will be the first time we see their punter, Dante Nasola, number 19, come into the game for the Tartans. And he's punting deep in his own zone.
See if the Golden Eagles apply some pressure here.
David Vaca set to return. Nasola.
Oh,
Not going to be the greatest punt there.
wonder if anybody got a hand on it or it was just a missed punt, because there was a lot of pressure, a lot of green and gold down there pressuring the kicker.
That's definitely good field position for Seneca.
Or the punter, Dante Nasola.
Minute 13 to go. And back out is quarterback Braden Davis along with his offense.
You would think they would run something to the sideline to get out of bounds, but never can tell. They've been open up holes all day long in the middle there.
Here's Davis. He's going to be throwing it. He rolls out, throws it, and it's nearly intercepted.
Yeah, if he did, I think it would have been out of bounds anyway, but that'll stop the clock at 1:06.
Number 2, Awesome Murray. Great breakup on the play. Forces the incompletion to 2nd and 10.
That was great coverage there by the Tartans. There was absolutely nobody open for the Golden Eagles.
Fearon in the backfield. Three receivers to the right. And Davis. He's going to roll out to the right. Throws it quickly. It is caught. Flag on the play. As Butler Mayhew made the tackle for a short gain.
That may be coming back with a hold, maybe.
As we'll get confirmation here.
Might be a big one.
Offense. Repeat. 2nd down.
Offensive pass interference.
That's what it looked like. Clock is
We didn't really get the signal there, and again, the referee's mic is going in and out. So now we have another stoppage here. And a discussion of the referees once again.
Seems there's many stoppages field hockey.
No.
Braden Davis from the midfield. 54 seconds on the clock. Davis, he looks, he throws, he fires. It is intended for Fearon, but missed him entirely.
Yeah, Fearlawn was double teamed, and I think one of the cornerbacks got a hand on that also.
That was Anthony Alford. Got a hand on it. Brings up 3rd and 25 for the Golden Eagles. Could this be huge for Highland's defense?
Yeah, especially where they started at. It's great field position.
Davis running empty. Oh, Fearon was hiding away from him.
Yeah, there's one guy back there.
As we resume play, 34 seconds left on the clock. Davis, he rolls out to the right. He looks, he throws, he fires a deep ball. It is incomplete.
Almost. But again, thrown in a double coverage, that's tough.
Looked like number 9, Anthony Alford, making another play on defense, jarring it out.
Possibly number 6, Nehemiah Butler Mayhew, doing double duty as outside linebacker. I think he was down there also.
And just like that, Seneca forced to punt after having great field possession. Calls by penalties. And here we are with 25 seconds to go.
I think Highland has 2 timeouts.
I believe so. Here's Davis. This punt going to be fair caught at the 15.
We have 19 seconds to work with, and we do believe they have 2 timeouts.
Nice punt there from Braden Davis. It's Connor Leary's offense back on the field for Highland. From the 15. We'll see what Highland has up their sleeve with 19 seconds to go. Connor Leary. And he'll just take the kneel.
Take a chance with the turnover down here.
What'd you think about this? 14 all here at Seneca High School. The 9-0 Golden Eagles with a challenge.
The way we're starting out, we thought we'd get like 35 to 35, but there was some stops there by both teams, and boy, we're going into the third, all knotted up at 14.
So there's your score. Once again, the Central Group 3 semifinal matchup. Winner advances to face the winner of Cedar Creek and Camden. It's a great first half from both offenses, it's shown, and the defense has picked it up as well.
Absolutely, and you can see that both teams are very, very strong on the ground. Both teams, in the trenches, are opening up good holes. At times it would have a stop here and there, but for the most part, there's a lot of yardage for both teams in the first half.
Touchdowns so far today for the Golden Eagles. Braden Davis, 3-yard rushing touchdown, and Zach Fearon with a receiving touchdown. For the Highland Tartans, there was number 6, Nehemiah Butler-Mayu, with a big run for 22 yards, and Avant Stewart, number 1, from 10 yards out. So that is your score summary for this first half. An entertaining one, to say the least.
You see the Seneca Golden Eagles cheerleaders there.
Performing their routine.
Awesome job as always.
What to expect for the start of this second half? Definitely, team will have to talk about their defense.
Yeah, and again, especially from the Golden Eagle standpoint, it looks like they were tightening it up the last, a possession or two, and I'm sure they're going to be talking about that as Highland also, because again, they were first 3 or 4 possessions. Each team just went down the field and scored.
As we'll take a break here, and we'll be back with the start of the third quarter.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. Mammoth Restoration and Reconstruction, providing 24/7 water damage emergency services for water extraction, water damage cleanup, and repairs throughout South Jersey. 609-859-5600 and on the web at mammothrestoration.net. Main Street Auto. Automotive services you can count on for over 20 years. 856-985-4771. On the web at marltonmainstreetauto.com. Uncluttered, a Lenape alumni-owned business providing professional organization with simple, budget-friendly solutions and maximum results. 856-230-2623. And on the web at uncluttered.space. That's UNCLUTTERD.space. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. The ASE Automotive Certification non-resident student tuition program offered by the Lenape Regional High School District at Seneca High School features a robust curriculum blended with hands-on work experience that results in an entry-level ASE certification.
The kids are going to have an opportunity to go out to local auto repair shops in their junior and senior year, learn on-site and rolling up their sleeves with the actual mechanics.
Along with earning an ASE certification and the opportunity to gain hands-on experience outside the classroom at participating service facilities, students receive a renowned LRHSD education that includes access to all activities and athletic opportunities offered at Seneca High School. For more information about and to apply to the ASE Automotive Certification non-resident student tuition program at Seneca High School, visit lrhsd.org/tuition.
And we are back here with the start of the third quarter. The Seneca Golden Eagles tied up with the Highland Tartans at 14 apiece. Just a great first half from both offenses so far here today.
The last 2 or 3 minutes of the second quarter took a long time. There's a couple penalties, a couple timeouts, and some great field position by the Golden Eagles, but Highland was stopping the pass. They just went back and prevent defense, and going to throw the ball and force Braden Davis on 2 or 3 occasions to throw into double coverage.
Highland set to start off with the ball to start this second half. Michael set to get things going as we are underway with the start of the third quarter. Picked up and returned, cutting it outside, and a solid return. Looks like number 4, Matt Tuttle, with a solid start for the Tartans. And they'll begin play from the 20. Connor Leary back on the field.
33. They're on a 33.
Connor Leary back on the field as it's 1st and 10. Hands it off. Nehemiah Butler Mayhew breaks a tackle, still going inside the 30. Wow.
Again, just enough room to get by. He might have broken 1 tackle, but they could not bring him down.
It's just so quick. And already on the other side of the field, early statement from Highland. 1st and 10 for Leary. Hands it off. This time it's Rodriguez, swallowed up for a minimal gain by number 3, Greg Tatum. Second and 10 now for Highland. Down at the 31, here's Leary. Hands off this time. Butler Mayhew. And a gain of looks like about 5. Setting him up.
Yeah, going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5 from the 27 for the Tartans. Connor Leary. Hands it off this time. Butler Mayhew, he stopped in his tracks.
Well, it's 3 good stops there by that front 4 there on the Golden Eagles.
That one was number 8, Tommy Mikulski.
I also saw Matt Tuttle in there, I believe. Thought I saw number 4. Tommy Mikulski coming into the day with game today with 72 total tackles. Jamar Worthen with 77. And Zach Fearon with 81.
4th and 6, Highland goes for it. They're perfect so far on 4th down. Gets the snap, he throws it, fires, it's caught! Avant Stewart, does he have enough? They do. Avant Stewart for the Tartans responds.
There's a short down and in, cross in, and quick pass. Picks up the 1st down again, like you said, on 4th down.
Down at the 19, the Seneca 19. Highland looking to take the lead. Hands it off. Butler Mayhew taking his man with him.
I think that was number 5, Jamar Wortham with the stop.
2nd and 7 now. After the 3-yard pickup from Butler Mayu. Here's Leary. Hands it off to Rodriguez. He cuts inside. And short of the first down marker. Making it a 3rd and short. Coming up.
Looks like about 3rd and 2 on the 16. On the 11. Make that 11.
3rd and 2 for Leary.
Oh, looked like a jump the gun there. Is going to bring it back on a false start, I believe.
And another penalty.
I think it's the 4th false start on the Tartans today.
Just an unfortunate error once again from Highland.
Yeah, one of the offensive, maybe more than one, looked like possibly jumped the gun on that one.
Third and 7 from the 16. Rolls out as Leary, throws, it is caught. Running in, flag down. Short of the first down marker, it's Matt Tuttle. Or short of the end zone, I say. As we await the call.
I don't know if there's going to be, I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, it's not another offensive push-off. I didn't see that. It is. It's the second one of the day. It killed one of their drives earlier.
And that was a one-play touchdown.
Yep. Well, unfortunately for Highland, they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Repeat 3rd down.
That mic just keeps cutting out. But it was offensive pass interference going against the Tartans. Back-to-back penalties for Highland today. A little more than 7 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. 3rd down for Leary. He rolls out, has to get out of the way, and he throws it out of bounds.
A lot of pressure there. And you really haven't seen either team put a lot of pressure on the quarterback because both teams get, hand the ball off quickly. If there's a pass play, they pass it quickly. And it's tough to get a sack there.
This will bring up 4th down.
And for Seneca, I think we mentioned before, Kyle Stickle coming into this game leads the team with 6 sacks. Max Borton has 5.
Now we have a flag on the...
Maybe unsportsmanlike conduct because it looks like the coach from Highland is very animated on the sideline. So possibly unsportsmanlike on the coach. And yet we have another ref huddle to see what the call is going to be.
As they continue to discuss this call.
False start, backfield in motion.
And they penalize the intentional grounding as well for Highland. That's going to bring up 4th and 30.
Well, again, he was in pressure, was under pressure, and threw it out. And don't know if he was outside the tackle box. But anyway, that's coming back again. Again, unforced penalties by the Highland, just bringing him farther back.
And now it's Dante Nasola looking for redemption.
4th and 30.
After his last punt was very short. Gave Seneca great field position. We'll see what he can do here. And this one is much better. This is going to be downed and taken by Vaca. Down at the 10.
Yeah, not much time to get ahead of steam there. One player and then another player just finished it off. So at least Seneca dodges the bullet because they were moving. See if they could take advantage of this and get some of their offensive power going.
First and 10 from the 11. And back out is Braden Davis and his offense. Tie ball game at 14 apiece. 7 minutes to go. Fearon in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Fearon. Fearon cuts inside. Fearon, no man to beat.
See ya!
Down to 40 to 30, and he is gone. One play touchdown, Zach Fearon.
No flags on the field. Unbelievable.
And Seneca breaks the tie.
You just said, hopefully they didn't get some, offensive possession going. It only took them one play. I'd love to see that again. I'm sure we're going to see that on the replay. Wow. From the 11-yard line, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Zach Fearon coming up big for his offense and giving the Golden Eagles their lead. Mike Orth for the extra point and to make it a 7-point game. And we have a whistle, and down goes Orth.
That has to be offsides, I would think. He got in there awful quick.
Defense.
They're going to keep their offense on the field and
go for two.
Go for two now.
Yeah, they're closer to goal. I might as well. Just went 90 yards.
I think I see a sneak here from Davis.
Oh, you called it.
And he gets it in. Brandon Davis, 3 yards out. 2-point conversion's good for Seneca.
An extra coach in the broadcast booth today.
Their bread and butter from Braden Davis.
Wow. What a turn of events.
Seneca now leads by 8. And now Highland looking to get something going.
They just got to stop getting penalties. If they got penalties, unbelievable. Okay, here's a replay.
Sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy.
Just right up the gut.
He just reached the field so well.
And just gone.
Speed demon Zach Fearon. No man in his sight from the 50. That's the difference maker right now here in this third quarter.
Talk about hitting the hole quickly. As I said, from here, it didn't look like there was much room, and all of a sudden he's off to the races.
Mike Orth set to kick it away for Seneca. Highland's been very strong on the return so far today. We'll see if they can get themselves another.
Certainly plenty of time. We're still in the third quarter.
Orth sets it away. It's going to be a shorter punt. Shorter kick recovered.
That's coming back. False start on the Eagles.
First flag we've seen in a while for the Eagles.
Right.
And this is going to shorten the distance on the kick by Orth by a great matter. Orth set to go again. And he sets it. It's going to be a better kick. Recovered by Tuttle. Tuttle taking it to the right side. Tuttle using his speed. Breaking a couple tackles. And getting just outside the 30.
And again, you did say it was a better punt. Or kickoff, excuse me.
1st and 10 from the 32. Now back out is the Tartan offense. Looking to try and put a drive together and avoid the penalties. Leary hands it off. Nehemiah Butler Mayhew.
Picks up about 7.
Quick strides from Butler Mayhew. And a strong gain. Second and 4. Handoff to Butler Mayhew. And he's got the first down. Tartan's moving quick to begin this drive. Spotted at the 50. Here's Connor Leary. He's going to pitch it back, and it's Butler Mayhew. Fumble, and now they say Seneca's got it back.
Our first turner of the day. And again, penalties, now the fumble by Highland.
Nehemiah Butler Mayfield. And now a Seneca player slow to get up for, as he's just to the Highland bench. And he's in some serious pain.
Well, there was the player that caused the fumble. Kind of tough to tell.
It's time now to take a look at the replay, sponsored by Ivory Rehab Physical Therapy. It's a good handoff, Butler Mayhew. And then just at the end, lost control after the big hit. Forced the fumble, and Seneca has the ball back. Tough to tell.
Yeah, it's really tough to tell who's down.
And he's able to get up on his own. Jamar Worthen. Been a big piece to that Seneca defense. And we hope he's okay.
Yeah, it was tough to tell. I mean, he might have been the one who took the big hit and also caused the fumble. In any case, he's up and he's going to be walking out on his own power, and that's just great to see.
Back out on offense is the Golden Eagles, Braden Davis. Seneca's last drive was a long one.
And a quick one.
Zach Fearon started at the 11. Took it all the way to the end zone of Highland. 1st and 10 from the 49. Here's Davis. He's going to run away here, throw it. It is incomplete. Looks like intended for Zach Fearon. Could not run his route completely. And it'll be 2nd and 10 coming up for Seneca.
It looks like the trainers are working on more than possibly knee area.
Second and 10 here for Davis. Seneca leads by 8. And there's another penalty.
Yeah. Seneca might have done a hard count there, and there were like 2 or 3 players in an encroachment.
And the penalty keep raining on the Tartans. And that just drives all the momentum out. Brings up 2nd and 5 for Davis. Davis, tough snap. Taking himself. And stopped for a minimal gain by number 5. And Davis trying to go again and stopped in his tracks. Fourth down. Davis taking himself. Tackle by Mayu. Does he have the first?
I don't think he did. And that's a nice comeback there by Highland after turning it over to stop him on downs.
They're discussing.
It looked like he was stopped, and then a second one, and then is that Davis that's down?
If so, that's his 2nd time being down on the ground.
Yeah, I know he took the first hit was a pretty strong first hit. And he tried to get up another yard, went down.
At this stage,
Right,
losing
you don't
your
wanna
starting
You
quarterback.
don't want to lose Worthen and Davis.
Braden Davis has basically been their offense this entire year. Stats galore from all angles. And he is on the ground.
You see that Jamar Worthen seems to be okay on the sideline. Doing some running up and down. And hopefully he'll get back in the game, but we just hope that Braden Davis is okay. Looks like he's about to get up.
That would put Colin Walsh at quarterback if Davis cannot get back in.
It looks like right now he's just sitting up, but still not up on his feet.
There's 2 bad hits in a row for Davis. He's able to get up on his own. But we'll see what this means for the Seneca offense moving forward.
Looks like he's favoring his right shoulder, or upper arm, possibly an elbow. And that's what the trainers look like they're looking at.
Now the Tartans set up with a great opportunity with the ball at their own 40. 1st and 10, handoff to
come back.
Rodriguez.
And the Golden Eagles come back with a huge hit. The hits keep coming.
Able to pick up 1 on the play was Rodriguez. Now 2nd and 9 from the 41 for Connor Leary. Leary. He's going to throw it. Throwing it up for Avant Stewart. Down the field. Touchdown, Highland.
He just split 2 defenders. Led perfectly by Connor Leary. And we'll see if they go for 2 to tie this game up.
Avant Stewart had a big play taken away from him due to a penalty. This one, no flags. Highland's going to go for 2 to try and tie this game up. We'll see what they do here. Rodriguez in the backfield. Leary hands off. Rodriguez wide open hole.
Drive a truck through that hole.
And we are tied.
Wow. What a change of events.
Avant Stewart.
And from a bomb by Connor Leary, you're already coming into this game with 1,378 passing yards.
That's just incredible. Let's take a look at the replay sponsored by Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy. Leary just perfect
Just
ball.
left it
Let
up
him.
with a lot of air time, split the defense.
And there's just Stewart and a fresh patch of turf. In for 6.
Got the easy 2, and like you said, 2s across the board, 22-22 with 3:28 left in the 3rd quarter.
And now what does this mean for Seneca as their star QB is still on the sidelines being checked? Will be Colin Walsh coming into the game for Seneca if Braden Davis can't suit up. Will Gallen. 3:28 to go here in this 3rd quarter. We're tied at 22 apiece as he's set to kick this one away. It's going to drop right at the 5, picked up and brought down with a flag. That return was number 23, Kyle Stickle.
Oh, my. Another foul against Highland, personal foul.
And this is going to move them up. Davis remains on the bench. Colin Walsh, the junior.
And Highland's still killing their own momentum.
And we'll see what Walsh can do. First and 10 from the 41. Their own 41, that is. Walsh hands it off. Fearon, trick play, throws it up, and it is intercepted. A turn of events, and Highland gets the ball back with the interception on the trick play.
We could see that didn't get a lot on that throw. There was a lot of hang time there, and there was two white shirts there, and a good opportunity to intercept it, and they certainly did.
Jeff Neris with the interception. And just like that, Highland will have the ball back.
You wonder with the new quarterback and throwing in a trick play, whether that's going to go against them, and unfortunately it did. I tried to, I guess, the element of surprise, but didn't work out.
First and 10 from the 36 for Leary. Hands it off to Butler Mayer. Butler Mayhew still going. And he's got, looks like a pickup of 7.
And again, looked like he was going to get stopped short, but he just kept turning.
Nehemiah Butler Mayhew. Second and 8 from the 44. Leary looks to throw. It is up. It's caught. Avon Stewart beats Vaca.
Looked like the pass was short, possibly gone through the back shoulder, but came back and got it.
Avon Stewart. Not the strongest pass there. He still holds on. And he beats both defenders guarding him.
But again, we've seen the strong running back play of Highland, but they have 2 or 3 really big pass plays.
That sets up Highland at the Seneca 30. Leary hands it off to Butler Mayhew. He breaks through.
Boy, he is tough to bring down.
They're going to say he's short of the first down marker. Looks like second and 1. Second and 1 for Connor Leary. Inside the red zone. As they're going to get exact measuring. Maybe they got the first. We'll find out.
Looks just short.
Looks like it's going to be second in inches. Second and 1 from the 19 as we'll take a look at the replay. Here's Leary. Hands it off to Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think he picked it up. The replay here was just the completion that we just saw to Avant Stewart.
He's had just an incredible game for the Tartans today.
And while we were waiting the replay, and the Tartans pick up the first down. Around 1:20 left in the third quarter. We're tied at 22.
Ball is spot the 16 here for Leary. First and 10. Hands it off back to Rodriguez. He cuts inside, and he is in for a touchdown. No flags. And Highland reclaims the lead. And it all started with that trick play interception.
Yeah, boy, that look back, I may come back and bite the Golden Eagles that particular time.
Angelo Rodriguez. And now Will Gowan for the extra point. Tough snap, kick is up, and it is no good.
Ooh, to the right.
Game remains at 6-point lead for Highland.
Wow, that could be a big point. That missed extra point.
I noticed the low snap, and there was the missed extra point. Gowan has missed only 4 all season. That makes it number 5.
I'm looking on the sidelines here, and Braden Davis just took off his shoulder pads, and still Matt Havens, the trainer's looking at his shoulder again. As we see the replay here. Nice cut back, and ooh.
The running back splurge.
Unbelievable.
Will Gowan set to kick it off with 1:10 to go here in this third quarter. And he sets it away. Ball is returned. And making a run up the middle. Taken down. What looks like the 31, the 32. That was number 13 on the play.
Mark Richardson. Well, at least as of now, it does not look like Braden Davis will be getting back into the game. I know we have a full quarter left, but just judging from the work being done on the sidelines, and he has the shoulder pads off, looking in the area of that right shoulder.
Here's Colin Walsh, first and 10. And now we have a whistle, timeout, Highland. Their first of the second half. Looks like they didn't see something right with their defense.
Yeah, it could have been, and I said the only thing I can think of, so didn't want to give up a big play right at the end of the third quarter, so called the timeout, talk things over.
Seems like there's been a shift of momentum as Highland, with that one play interception.
Yeah, it was back and forth, and again, a lot of pressure by Highland, and they shot themselves in the foot a few times with untimely penalties, and finally they get the interception on a trick play by the Golden Eagles after quarterback Braden Davis goes out with an injury.
Colin Walsh, first and 10 from the 33. The junior hands it off to Fearon. Fearon stuffed in his tracks. Nehemiah Butler Mayhew.
Man's on both sides of the ball.
And he stops their leading back for no gain, and it's a loss of 1. Clock is ticking. 30 seconds to go now. Walsh, 2nd and 11. Look for the pitch. He's going to take himself, and he gets taken down instantly. Number 9, Anthony Alford. And now the final 10 seconds ticking. That will probably take us to the 4th quarter. And it will. 3 quarters, a high-scoring game today here at Seneca High School. Seneca, with their undefeated record on the line at 9-0. Highland looking for the upset with 12 minutes to play.
Again, unfortunately for the Golden Eagles, they had Jamar Worthen and Brandon Davis go back, almost back-to-back plays out right now. Both of them are out with injuries. As we see Worthen still favoring that, I think it's the right knee. He's trying to walk it off, but very, very noticeable limp. And I believe the trainers are still working on, he's sitting down. Braden Davis is there. And again, trainer Matt Davis, or Matt Haven, is still down there working on. Looks like they have a possible ice pack on that shoulder. So I'd be very surprised if he comes back into this game today. It's very, very unfortunate for the Golden Eagles, because as you can see there's definitely lost a lot of zip on their offense the last 3 or 4. We do have a lot of time. We have a full quarter to play. Highland up by 6. And again, that last touchdown, they missed the extra point. Looked like it went wide right. That's where we are now, 28-22.
3rd and 10 for Colin Walsh from the 33. Motions Fearon. He rolls out, looking to throw, fires. It is caught!
What a catch!
Zach Fearon!
What a catch!
Zach Fearon looked like he didn't have enough speed for it.
And he just dove for it and makes a fantastic catch. What a play.
And it's now going to be 1st and 10 from the other side of the 40. Colin Walsh, not afraid of slinging around. He goes back to the handoff here. Fearon taking it to the outside. Beats a blocker, and he's going to be looking to pick up about 2 on the play.
They tried to turn a corner, but they did pick up 1 or 2.
And let's take a look at the replay sponsored by Ivy Rehab. It was a good ball. Better catch. Zach Fearon laying out for it.
And great camera work right there.
As he struts away. 2nd and 9 from the 39. For the Golden Eagles, Colin Walsh. Walsh, low snap, gets it. He rolls out. Pressure behind him, throws it away, and it is incomplete.
In and out of the hands.
Jason Shares had it right in the hands, could not hold on to it.
Walsh under a lot of pressure, gets the throw off. It's right there. I'm sure he wants that back, but wow.
And that brings up a tough 3rd and 9 from the 39 for the Golden Eagles. Tommy Mikulski comes in for Mike Orth on this play. And now we'll see what Walsh can do. 3rd and 9. Walsh hands it off to Fearon. Fearon, no blocking there, and he's going to be stopped. Fourth and 8. Decision to make for head coach Bill Fisher. They're right in no man's land. Seneca will go for it. Colin Walsh, the backup. Fourth down. Low snap. Rolling out quickly, and he is able to.
Would he catch it out of bounds? Looks like a completion.
How about that,
And
Colin
a first
Walsh?
down.
Tough to see on our end. Refs whistle, first down for Seneca.
Wow. Yeah, we couldn't see it because all the players are standing there, and we didn't get a signal that it was caught out of bounds. So here we go. They picked it up.
Colin Walsh
Big play.
sets up first and 10 from the Highland 28. Goes to the handoff. Fearon cuts inside. Not going to pick up much here.
Yeah, Highland's really stuffing the run right now, and but Golden Eagles are answering it with the pass.
Any update on Jamar Worthen?
I'm trying to look for him. I know I do see Braden Davis again. His shoulder pads are off. He has an ice pack on the right shoulder. Trying to pick up number 5.
I see him, he's limping around.
Oh, yes, I see him right down
The
right in
50.
midfield. Yes, so doesn't look like he may be coming in.
Walsh hands off to Fearon. Fearon cuts inside, and he's got the first down.
Okay, they finally got some yardage on the ground.
Zach Fearon. First and 10 inside the red zone. Colin Walsh delivering. First and 10, Walsh hands it, play action. He rolls, looks for a man, and he just has to throw it away.
Good coverage there by Highland.
Pressure got to him. It was number 8, Elijah Thompson.
Yeah, they've been getting in a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Second and 10 from the 18 now for Walsh.
Yes, you don't have the threat of the double threat of Braden Davis here as running back, so that I guess they can really key on Zach Fearon.
Second and 10 here for Walsh. Looks to throw. Gets to the outside. He runs in. And he is going to be just short of the end zone, but a first down for Seneca. Colin Walsh.
Just as I said, he lost the running back, but he comes back and picks up a big first down. Knocking on the door. Gutsy play by these Golden Eagles.
First and goal from the 1. Seneca looking to tie it up. Hands off to Fearon. Fearon. He's going to be stopped short. Just needed a yard to gain, and great defensive effort from the Tartans, which will now make it 2nd and 1 from the goal line. Walsh going empty. Motions Fearon. Fearon trying to cut the outside, and he's going to be stopped. A loss of yardage for Zach Fearon. That's going to put him at 3rd and goal. As we hear fans very unhappy about that last play.
Now, I'm sure that close to the goal line, they just wanted to punch it forward, but then instead of sweeping it out to the right, and Highland was all over it.
3rd and goal. Coming up as we have a timeout, Seneca. Now this isn't a run play anymore, you would think. Now it'd be from the 10-yard line.
I don't know. I wonder if they're going to draw up a play that hopefully Highland's not suspecting them to do. I don't think they'll run a trick play again after, the interception. It got Highland really back in the game. But, boy, a lot of highs and lows in this game, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Probably expect an immediate blitz out of Highland, as they expect not for Seneca to run it here.
We'll see
They do have Zach Fearon, however.
That's a good thing.
Third and 10 from the 10. Walsh fakes the handoff. He rolls inside, finds a man open, and it is caught for the touchdown,
right.
Kyle Stickle.
That's the play that they didn't suspect because he drew the defense in, looked like he was going to run, and he was wide open. Actually, the throw was a little bit behind him, but he manages to pull it in.
Kyle Stickle, the tight end, has tied it up. Now Mike Orth 1 extra point away from tying it up, for giving them the lead. Here is Orth with a big extra point on the line. Kick is up. It is good, and Seneca claims the lead.
And Highland was right there. I thought they were going to get a hand on it. But anyway, the Gold Eagles go up by 1 with 6:20 left in the 4th quarter.
We're hoping that doesn't bite Highland.
Well, we said that. Anytime you have a miss like that, Wow.
And we didn't think with Braden Davis being out that Seneca would be able to continue their surge on offense.
Well, for a few plays, they weren't getting much, and then they put a few wrinkles in there, unsuspecting some certain plays, and they managed to go down the field and take the lead.
29-28 Seneca as they take the lead with 6:20 to go here in this 4th quarter. Highland has been very strong on offense as well, so we are yet to see.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
Mike Orth set to kick it away. And here we go. Mike Orth sets it back. Tuttle going to let it bounce out of bounds for the touchback. They'll start with the ball at the 20. And back out comes Connor Leary's offense. 6:20 to go. The Tartans trail by 1. It was due to the missed extra point on their last touchdown score by Avant Stewart. First and 10 from the 20. Leary hands it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez
Picks up about 6.
tackled by Richardson. Second down for Leary from the 26. Leary hands it back off. This time it's Butler Mayhew, and there's a flag on the play. We'll see who this call is on.
Wonder if it's holding on Highland. Chop block. Yeah, chop block against Highland.
And the penalties continue on Highland. Pinning them deep now in their own zone. And now they'll start with possession from the 11. It'll be
Yeah, I certainly don't want to have any penalties with 5 minutes left, down 1, deep in your zone.
Clock is running. Leary throwing it up. It is.
He's open.
Caught incomplete.
Out of his hands.
Avant Stewart beat his man, but he could not hold on to the ball.
And you can see that play developing up here. He had a step or two. Unfortunately, dropped the ball.
That now sets up 3rd and 17 from the 11. Nearly an explosive play once again from Highland. Cut short to the drop pass. Leary looking to throw again. Rolls out of the pocket. He throws it up. It's caught. Nehemiah Mayhew still going. And he's down at midfield. He took Fearon with him. Nehemiah Butler Mayhew keeps the drive alive for Highland.
And he almost got to Leary on that last second. I thought he was throwing it away. I didn't see Nehemiah there, and he just bowls over people.
First and 10 from the 49 for the Tartans. 1 yard shy of midfield. Hands it off to Rodriguez. He cuts inside. And the tackle by number 4, Jake Taylor. Max Borton. Max Borton also leads the team in sacks with 5. Less than 4 minutes to go. Second to Kyle Stickle with 6. Leary hands it off. Up the middle is Rodriguez, and he's going to be just short of the first down marker by looks like 2 yards. Angelo Rodriguez makes it 3rd and short for Highland.
3rd and 3.
Crucial 3rd down now.
I believe each team has 2 timeouts remaining.
Leary back to the handoff. Rodriguez taking a man with them. Does he have enough?
No, he's not even close. He might even have lost a yard. They picked up a half a yard. Be 4th and 2. Of course, they're going to go for it. They have to.
This is the play of the game.
Fasten your seatbelts. We're in for a bumpy ride.
Connor Leary. 4th and 2 from the 43. He hands it off. Rodriguez cuts up the field. Still going. No whistle.
No, there must have been a whistle. I guess forward progress was stopped, or is there a flag? I don't see a flag.
I don't see a flag either.
Well, wait and see. It's against Highland. Well, the 5-yard penalty, I guess. He indicated offside. In a backfield of motion, possibly? I don't know.
Timeout. Highland.
And here comes the coach. He wants an explanation.
As we're still looking for one as well. No clue what happened with the mic cutting out.
It's Coach Brian Leary. We're assuming that's Connor Leary's dad.
Got to be careful here.
Not a happy camper.
Can't have another penalty here.
Yeah, because, I mean, play just seemed to stop, so, everybody was confused on it.
Back out come the Tartans. 4th and 7 for Connor Leary. Can Seneca stop him? 2:20 to go. Round 2 of the Central Jersey Group 3. And now we have a tie.
Yeah, we have a timeout. So Coach Fisher running down to the linesman, trying to get that timeout. I didn't think he was going to get it in time, but he did.
I assume it's going to be a pass from Highland, but their running game has been very effective.
Their running game is unbelievable. But just, again, too many penalties. Just stop their momentum.
Exactly. Fourth and 7 from the 48. The Tartans, season on the line. Their championship hopes in the air. As here's Leary. He's going to be looking. He rolls to the left side.
Oh, man.
He's going to throw one in. It's incomplete. No flags. Seneca gets the stop.
And I think Highland got away with a hold. They took him down. There was no flag. Of course, they're being called, but it doesn't matter because it's incomplete. And Seneca can hold on for 2:13 left.
Butler Mayhew, the intended target. Great defensive play to jar it out. But now still 2:13 to go. Can Highland make a stop to give their offense?
I believe Highland does have one timeout.
Can't give up a first if you're Highland. Colin Walsh looking to punch their ticket into the next round for the Golden Eagles. They are one first down away from doing so. Can they pick it up here? Fearon in the backfield. Motions out Stickle. Hands it off to Fearon. Fearon cuts it to the left side, and he's going to be going down for a loss. The three-man rush.
Highland calls timeout. I believe that's their last timeout. We just got word that Hamilton defeated Shawnee tonight, so they will be moving on as the South Jersey Group 4.
Back out comes Seneca. 2nd and 13 after the 4-yard loss on Zach Fearon. .207 to go. Here's Walsh. Hands it back off to Fearon. Fearon trying to cut inside, and he's going to be met for a minimal gain. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Clock is ticking, however. 3rd and 10. Seneca holds a 1-point lead as time is ticking against Highland. Can the Tartans stop Seneca to give themselves a chance on offense, trailing by just 1? And timeout Seneca.
Yeah, that's their last timeout. They use all available time on that. Yeah, 1:14 left, as you said. 3rd down and 10. What a game.
Absolutely. Offense, defense, the whole 9 yards today from both sides.
And again, we mentioned earlier the winner of today's game will most likely face Camden. We haven't gotten word on that, but Camden comes in as the number 2 seed in this Central Jersey Group 3. But practically all year long, Camden was ranked first of the mean 15 for practically all of the football season. So whoever wins is going to have a tough time, but we're not done here yet.
Back out comes the Seneca offense. Jack, Colin Walsh. Motions Fearon. He's going to hand it off. Fearon. And he's going to be stopped. He's not going to get the first.
They can't stop the clock, though.
A big stop on 3rd down for the Tartans.
Well, get one play off.
And now we'll see who punts, because with Braden Davis out,
Well, they may not.
They're going to keep their offense on the field. Colin Walsh.
Yeah, 30 seconds. They may not run out of time for the Highland.
Trying to draw him off sides.
Didn't get called.
No whistle.
Got
and
back.
Now we have one.
Well, still not going to give him his first. Oh, that was going to go the other way.
How about that? That stops the clock.
And they may be punting now. He was drawn off, so it was a false start on the Eagles. 22 seconds left. And we'll see who's in for punting.
It's going to be Mike Orth.
Okay, who's the kicker for field goals and extra point? See if he can get a lot on this punt.
Set to return is Mike Tuttle. Matt Tuttle. Punt. Tuttle makes the play. Trying to cut to the outside. Cuts back in and gets brought down.
So they have 11 seconds to come up with some sort of Hail Mary play here.
Mark Richardson made the tackle. And now 11 seconds.
A lot of pressure on Orth on that punt. Just got it off.
This is when you want to see press coverage out of, or deep coverage out of Seneca, because you don't want to see number one get the ball if you're.
All right, you may see some hook and ladder plays here.
11 seconds, no timeouts left. Connor Leary trying to give his team a shot at the next round. Leary has to roll out. Leary throwing it up. It is caught by Butler
Ben, that
Bayou.
should do it.
They say he's inbounds, and that will do it. Shawnee is advancing.
Not Shawnee. Golden
Seneca
Eagle.
is advancing.
We tried to get Shawnee, but no, they already lost. Great job. Golden Eagles with 2 major injuries. Comes back, and he missed extra points, the difference in this game. Golden Eagles will move on.
Colin Walsh comes in for the injured Braden Davis and sends his team into the championship of the Central Group 3.
And a sigh of relief here on the sidelines. But what an entertaining game.
Seneca remains undefeated, moving to 10-0. Highland, fortunately, it's the end of their season. They drop to 6-5. As we'll throw it to our play and player of the game after sponsors.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center. For care that's extraordinary, demanddeborah.org. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Zallie's Fresh Kitchen Catering at ShopRite of Medford. For parties large and small, business and family, and more. Fresh ideas, fresh ingredients, fresh results. 855-ZFK menu or on the web at zalliesfreshkitchen.com. Mammoth Restoration and Reconstruction, providing 24/7 water damage emergency services for water extraction, water damage cleanup, and repairs throughout South Jersey. 609-859-5600 and on the web at mammothrestoration.net. Main Street Auto, automotive services you can count on for over 20 years. 856-985-4771. On the web at marltonmainstreetauto.com. Uncluttered, a Lenape alumni-owned business providing professional organization, with simple, budget-friendly solutions and maximum results. 856-230-2623 and on the web at uncluttered.space. That's UNCLUTTERD.space. For more information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 868,000, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org. The Lenape Regional High School District mobile app is now available for your iOS or Android device. The Lenape District app provides access to a variety of district information at any time from anywhere. Users can quickly and easily connect with everything from district news to athletic and activity schedules to social media to grades and assignments in one mobile-friendly view. In the news stream, you can customize what information from which schools you want to follow and see all of your content all on one page. The calendar feature allows you to choose from activities, clubs, and sports from each of the district high schools so that you only see the events that interest you. And when logged into the app, students and parents can access class schedules, grades, assignments, teacher websites, attendance, and more. The app even allows students and parents to be notified whenever class grades are updated or when a cafeteria balance runs low. Even the district's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages, as well as directories, teacher contact info, resources, and more are all right at your fingertips. The Lenape Regional High School District app is available for free from the App Store and Google Play. Just search Lenape Regional High School District. So get started and download the Lenape Regional High School District app today.
And we're back here from Seneca High School. Seneca advancing to the Group 3 Central Jersey Championship game to await Camden or Cedar Creek, winning 29-28 over the Highland Tartans.
It's now time for the Equitable Player of the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. Equitable, together we'll build the right strategy for your future. 732-452-7275. Let's send it down to Connor Andrews standing by for the interview.
Thanks, Joe. I'm here with our player of the game, Zach Fearon. So, Zach, how do you feel about today's win?
I've never played or watched a high school game like that before. I mean, guys stepped up, and it's really what a family's all about. We feel amazing.
That's great to hear. Take me through that diving catch you had.
I mean, it was a big play. Our line was able to step up for our quarterback coming in, and I saw the ball coming. I was just able to make a play for my fellows and my teammates.
And another outstanding play from you was that 80-yard rushing touchdown. Take me through that.
That all started up front. We had guys out all week. Our entire offensive line was switched around. I give all the credit to J.J. Toll making a block. and letting me go by.
Glad to hear it. Take me through how you feel about going to the championship.
We're stoked. It's going to be a great game, and we're ready, and we just got a family, and we're ready to play.
It's great to hear, Zach. Best of luck on the rest of your season. Best of luck in that championship game.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we'll send it back to the booth.
Just an outstanding game out of Zach Fearon, the human highlight reel, I like to call him. It's time now to take a look at the Allstate Good Hands Play of the Game, sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC 609-654-1426, or at Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands.
It's got to be the diving catch by Fearon. Looks like the ball is going to be overthrown at the last minute. Unbelievable.
Just able to hold on as well. Didn't get tackled.
That's your play of the game. And again, the difference is a missed extra point by Highland. They shot themselves in the foot a few times, but man, both teams just didn't leave anything out in the field. Congratulations to the Seneca Golden Eagles, as you said. They continue on with a 10-0 record.
Just a great way to end LDTV Sports for the fall. We'll see you in the winter for more LDTV Sports. As always, I'm Connor McAndrew alongside Joe Malagrana. We will see you next time.